Hello there, Internet! I am your host, the J-Man. I welcome you all back to some Let's Play! Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Left off, we found out that Sakura had been murdered. Basically, it turns out she wasn't the spy working for the mastermind, and that, well... Sakura seemingly was killed in the rec room. We need to find out. So, I already went over this the last time, so... Oh, Raz!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened and the one that deceived everyone. Now then, where to...
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
Ooh, ba-da-da-da.
The one who killed Sakura was one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Yes, he's really sure that one of those Yuri is the killer. That's for some reasons believing her.
It was one of you. One of you killed...
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make it... That's your... No, it's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three...
I can't read here. I mean, she... One of them did it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all... There's no way that one of you is absolutely...
I don't deny that I never went... Shoot!
The fact that Sakura won... There's no way that one of you is absolutely...
I don't deny that I never went to...
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Thor!
No, it's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped us. It was white with red.
What's that got to do with...
Red polka dot? That's gotta be the rap...
No, it's...
It's a cop shop, I swear!
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that?
From Sakura! It's the only...
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to...
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before that.
Hero gave it like, yeah, Hero's getting sus, man.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's...
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why a sudden...
Well, we just talked, that's all.
You're acting incredibly silly.
You're acting incredibly... It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit.
Proof.
I'm talking about her shining message.
My shiny message
At
has
the
been.
scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See?
What are you saying?
You just don't know when you're...
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about, so it's hard to believe that's when you...
Shoot!
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
I got it! Kyoko.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found it right there at the scene of the...
If that's true, then what Hiro...
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect...
Something off of a message here. Kyoko did everything in the case to the contrary that Hiro told us.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was
Only after the investigation had begun, I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw...
What's your what I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found Ogre's body.
And I can tell you when
It was only after the investigation had begun.
Shoot!
Damn, I'm not doing great.
I can tell you exactly
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found the time.
it was only after the investigation had begun.
I found the magazine.
Tucked away on the when I pulled it out,
I saw it.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, it's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that's where Kyoko found it. And you weren't at the murder scene. So, tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the mess?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer
Yes,
is.
sausage.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Yeah, I'm with you, Hina.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in...
I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that mess 100%, without a doubt. She wrote it.
I doubt. I doubt. The moment of truth.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Alright,
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. Both
Kid
of her
named
hands were
Finger.
completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then
Hiro could very well have... That would explain how he knew of...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I figured as much.
But why would you...
Because I killed her!
So, you're ready to kill her? But
let me
he's too
explain what
stupid to do that!
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it's...
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sir, sorry, did I mind the waiting? I have a couple of questions for other people to meet as well. Okay! Well, you're like a piece of candy. It might help give you the energy. Okay,
And
thanks.
that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward... Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is... I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end the
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Oh, God.
So of course I freaked out and... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Why do they have to make a hero look like a badass in that picture?
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
So you basically didn't lie?
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Why has nobody tried to kill him this far?
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed You're ready to vote now, right? We know.
No, I think there's
What are you talking about? What else could there?
there's one thing that Hiro's story, and until we figure that part out, we can't consider.
Yeah.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Yeah, just in case.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not...
Oh, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting.
Really?
He's lying! He's got...
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the...
I don't think there's any question.
Then
If they went to the trouble of hiding, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Yeah.
I got it! It had to be Toko. Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
is he right, Toko? Did you really go to?
Why would I have... Wait! That doesn't even matter! We already know who did. Hero just admitted...
That's right. I killed...
No, you didn't.
Last...
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Be serious!
Hiro, tell us what if we go through it once more.
So... What do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked.
I don't really see why, but... Okay.
I have to prove that.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind, and you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
No, it's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Two?
That's right.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined...
But I only hit her...
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have...
Hold on! How can you know that? She was attacked twice with 2
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles. Think back. After the incident, and we found pieces of a bottle on the ground.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken, but originally, there were 6 bottles in total.
But how can you know?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
What's her action? It's starting to go clear. Must be dodging. Oh. Chess,
Now
please.
I understand. That's it. The chest. Inside each bottle, there was a
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each.
and the piece that was inside the knight. If I.
So?
I guess you don't know too much about chess. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and... What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. And on the ground...
Oh!
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparent.
What does chess have?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah, if you know what shogi is, it's a variation of chess that's for Japanese.
Yeah! Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say there's still no evidence that that bottle could have disappeared any...
No. It's clear that the missing bottle...
How is it?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe...
No, it's missing.
I got it! The
Ooh.
bottle must have been broken
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence.
And what is this?
I got it!
They were
Earlier,
healing.
Kyoko and I did we compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces of... And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for... There was actually more than 1 bottle.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually... But someone did their best to clean up the... But when they did, which is only natural, they certainly had no...
Why would they?
Because of what it would reveal about the... I got it!
Super bowling
The
aficionado.
bottle that was removed from the scene was used
The second wound on Sakura's head, given all the evidence,
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only...
from there, we can conclude that wouldn't you agree? And there's the matter of the magazine. You...
Wait! I admit, but there's no evidence.
No way! You killed her!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind. Plus, I just remembered something that
Okay.
was right after I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early.
Oh
You know,
yeah, I
to
forgot
stick
to
it
bring
out
this
or
up. So there is one Danganronpa game that I'll probably never play. It's called Cyber Danganronpa VR. As the name implies, it's a VR version of Danganronpa. The reason why I'm not interested in playing it, why I probably won't be Let's Playing it, is because unlike other Danganronpa games, well, for one, it's it's only on PlayStation VR, which I do not have, and since Sony for some reason thought making that not making PS4 VR games not backwards compatible was a good idea. I'm probably never going to play it. The other reason is that it's basically a VR version of this exact trial. So you're not missing much from a story perspective.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw Toko go into. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so but when I got inside, Ogre was all alone.
And you just now decided to
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone,
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Of course, it's
Toko, where the heck did you disappear?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all that.
That's our exhaust. So far, I've probably been pressing the X button during your process on second thought, but now you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to Vision Glow. Now you have to choose the proper truth bullets during your coup de grace. Selecting it, same way you do non-stop base. Simply press the L button. Activate. Set the kind of your bullets to choose from. For education, we're all going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Good for you. Go you. Well, good luck and have fun.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! This is enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
This should prove it. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
It doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand.
Stop wasting mine.
Okay.
Dang, she just straight up
Then you killed
No,
Out with it.
I probably.
straight up. But
Wait,
Give us the details, Toko.
Talk.
After I read Sakura's note, I didn't know what she might
You're
do
gonna
if I
be this
didn't
for the rest of the
go.
case, aren't ya?
So I figured I'd just.
Yay!
did you see what?
Yes, and I saw you write my name.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left and put the magazine back on the
But when you did, you put it.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
forget all that. Why did you attack?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me, and when I... There
Dun,
was
dun, dun,
Sakura
dun.
covered in blood.
That'd make a badass background pic.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. I don't remember what happened after that.
I mean, yay! Finally! Thanks, woman.
It was your fault after.
My fault. Master's fault.
Did you
When our
not
faults
know
combine,
this?
they
She
show
only
an even
kills
greater
adorable guys, and since Sakura's a big, manly woman.
Just answer the question. Did you...
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. Splatter everywhere! I was not, and well, I guess it took me... I got so startled, like Spectre was the first thing I could find. Which
And when it was all over, you collected the...
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Please do!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me in.
But I just can't catch a break, you
Dude,
know?
peasant.
He's got it out. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack. No.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been...
Hey, come on. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna...
That's that. Let's start the...
Sure, that's the words of Hina that way.
No.
Huh? Not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, Dar.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who kills Sakura is...
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was... I remember waking up...
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered.
You smashed her head.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right when I woke up! I killed her there and...
No, it's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death...
So,
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting?
no, I'm sure she's telling the truth.
It's evidence, see?
I got it!
We're almost healed.
Sakura was definitely attacked. The blood stained by the magazines is proof.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, all to make it look like I did it.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own zip. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet... Until we take care of that,
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Oh, so she just hid in there? And while everything was all confused and hectic,
No, I got it! Even before we opened it. And at that point, the lock so obviously Toko...
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
how do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill it. You're lying.
No, she's not.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die for...
And
Well, I can't...
that's because you're overlooking.
Fat daddy.
What was it that killed her?
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill,
Then what was it?
There's no other possible... What killed Sakura? I can't think of...
Dad.
No, it's wrong.
I don't know.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there... In fact,
Well, I mean...
if that's all it was, not to mention...
You even checked in there?
No, I'm not...
but if there wasn't a cut...
Some sort of reaction. Sakura was poisoned.
Poison?
That's right. This is the...
She was poisoned?
Is it really so hard?
You can...
Of course.
Everyone, quiet! Shut...
But you're the...
The key to unlocking this...
Not
You never would have, since you... Well... There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety... And that's where I found...
Is that...
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you, but the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is...
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections. In Section A, dietary supplements.
And that's where the poison came from? Section...
Well, that's the question.
But the bottle is separate.
Shoot! I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You...
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of...
Yes.
Because the culprit switched it out.
What do you...
I mean...
I couldn't believe my eyes. Finally, he realized how bit of an insufferable asshole he is that he's gonna kill himself. I shouldn't make suicide jokes about this.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Go think about my petty M&Ms.
Oh no, Master! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high
Huh?
I'm talking about the
Protein?
Can I see that bottle first?
Sure.
Kyoko took a bottle of Havoc and scraped out a bit of...
It's protein.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless, which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it?
Bottle of poison. Protein powder. Conversely, poison was cookie. Sandwich?
Now I understand.
Oh yeah, so
The poison.
basically
Must have
about all
been
the joke
poured
about
into the
soccer being
protein
Russian.
thing.
I initially just did a bad impersonation of
If the protein's in the poison,
Heavy from
it
TF2,
seems
like
only
oh, the
logical to assume the
blib,
reverse is true, right?
Absolutely.
because it's heavy.
The contents of each
Heavy weapons
container,
guy who likes
so
sandwich.
the protein was in the bottle. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Yeah, another story about this. So in a J-Mod episode, I forget if you guys remember the J-Mod with Byakuya. I mean with and Byakuya was in the episode, but yeah, it's like the one where basically me and Sean were at the hotel. The hotel hijinks, yeah. So basically, during like that weird flashback of Peko and Sakura, like it said, "Hey Sakura, how you doing?" Of Sakura, Peko just wearing a completely different outfit because I spilled ice cream over it. Yeah, originally at the time when I first filmed that, okay, there's a long production video. I'm gonna save it for later. Basically, originally that scene was supposed to be Sakura. That scene was meant to be heavy in a wig, but because at the time I couldn't find a model of Sakura on Gary's mod, so but then there was, so I.
All they had to do was
I remember
hold
the comments
something
of
there at
the
the
comment
scene,
section of the
and
video,
she
like
was
a
happy to
headcanon
drink
for
the poison
Danganronpa.
herself.
I joked about Sakura being Russian and Sakaya, who's yes, I'm gonna be calling her that from now on.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein
Said that they
drink, right?
misread it as Sayaka.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
And they're probably gonna stick with that from now on.
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of...
You know, I do remember. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead, and I already know exactly who...
For real? Who?
Evidence revealing who replaced the...
Have you seen Sandwich?
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no They must have appeared around the time of the murder. What's more, the footprints were in front of The culprit must have gone to And given how clear the prints were, all we have to do is check every...
It was me. The footprints. If you're all gonna find out, and I'd rather you hear it straight from me. Yep, I did it.
Just as I... The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistake. And the only people here who would...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya.
Those footprints must be. Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay then. I'll let check his shoes. Let's look for himself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, plus, Hina's been acting strange. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote. This whole time, you've been focused on pinning... What about it, can't you?
Well, it's just...
That's likely exactly why. Because they were so close. Sakura Hina used that trust. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive... I have to say, Hina, coming from you...
Hina, did you really... Why?
I found her. There in the rec room. She asked me to bring her, but... When I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just... occurred to me.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the...
And then... she downed it, and...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close... You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so... Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the
Yeah,
opponent.
I'm fully sick of the
defeating
power
them.
of friendship and those chosen one destiny bullshit.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura.
You say that, but I'm still not
How many times do you plan to...
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it.
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you...
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to...
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear... It's too... obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect.
That was... I was just... nervous. So...
You didn't notice?
yeah.
Listen, Hina. Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't...
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the camp.
Well, right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of...
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder. And once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it, but I accidentally put the bottle filled with... And because of that...
That story First you went to Section C, meaning you went from Section C.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
What was the Big Mac nickname Jill gave to Makoto in the Japanese version?
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're
How long? How to figure it out? I have to uncover the truth in this case.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder. Yeah. Okay. I moved from
No, that's wrong. You said you went to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What a...
And after that, you said you moved from section C. But the footprints left at the C, that contradicts what you...
What? Then maybe she moved in some weird direction.
No, that can't be it.
I just want to see. I think that's a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the...
You lied to us. Plain if you look at the footprints, the powder had already been spilled when you picked, so you never went to section...
What the hell? What's going on here?
I'm sorry, every time I hear him saying what the hell, I just remind me of Family Guy for some reason. For those who don't know this, so in Family Guy, a running joke, I think, basically, the word hell is said in almost every episode of the show in some form. I like to make it into a drinking game. Every time I say hell, take a shot.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
If you're in the clam, that is.
Before I explain that part,
New evidence?
are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me. It was hidden inside the bottle. I'm amazed you, of all people, would...
Just say it already!
I found this.
Piece of
It had
glass.
sunk to the bottom of, and the hidden clue was exposed. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you.
But...
Oh, you still don't... Makoto, why don't you
Oh,
explain
you're
it?
still a fucking pussy? I'm gonna ratio this motherfucker.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do
I'm
know,
gonna get you
explain the
bitches,
meaning
and
of that
I'm a
shard of
straight woman,
glass.
damn it.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door.
The window?
The window we broke to get in was...
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads. How did a shard of glass...
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that...
Life is strange. I
according
know
to what
that.
Hina- I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said. And yet, somehow a piece...
Everything Hina told
In reality, that bottle, it was there at least until the window got. There's no other way to
And then, once the room was open, meanwhile, the protein... That had to be after the locked room was...
Wait, hold on. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may... But how can you say the protein... We already know that can wasn't there when she died. How did...
You're right. But before we do, it has to do with after Sakura's body was discovered.
What are you talking about? Is this some...
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no. Not that I...
Yeah.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that's settled. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was open.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what...
Teresa, the evidence. Carbon protein. Yatta.
When it comes to that, there's not a doubt.
Until the locked room.
Not in there.
So you're sick?
Someone planted it there.
No. It had to have been
In there! It had to be!
No, it's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room?
Of course. It came...
Well, those pieces, we also found pieces underneath the...
What?
And this proof, it shows that the can must... So it had to be...
Kyoko.
If that were the case,
So you asked everyone.
And that's made as long as it was a lock. But once the room was opened, the protein can.
That's all true. I thought we all agreed.
No, the only explanation is.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had.
You're saying such a ridiculous.
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us. Sorry. Please.
Before we get to that, we need to establish who.
It was Hina.
What do you think?
I got it! I think.
No, sorry, every time I hear
Sakura
Makoto saying.
herself.
I'm sorry, every time I hear Makoto saying, I got it! I can't think of that once. I always hear that one Smosh video where Anthony played like a really fat guy. It's like, I did it! I did it!
Huh?
I'm a
No
virgin!
Sakura, who was apparently murdered. Just poisoned?
What are you talking about? On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab.
You're lying! Why? What?
It's not Hina. It's not like Sakura Wednesday killed so many evidence I need. Okay, this is what, the third bullet time battle we had?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
Okay.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the That powder was yellow. So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder?
And it was only on her instep.
Sakura must have been standing, so the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over her. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must. Is there any problem with my thing?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the only explanation is that she was looking for poison?
No! Because I...
No.
Yep.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura.
The killer was.
Wait, so you're saying...
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, but when you really think about it, every Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in her all so she could end, and that explains why we couldn't solve. I got it!
Yeah, I
Room
can't
mystery
tell.
was
Playing this
created
team
by
makes me a lot
Sakura.
more uncomfortable nowadays.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody. She sat there, drank the and the empty bottle of poison rolled up. At that point, someone, and that was you. You did it to throw off the. When we found her body, because because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the. I was too shocked to notice anything.
And the more I think.
Let's go get them, eh? Let's get the others, eh? Shake your legs. You know what to do.
You said you were going, but your real intention was to go to the camp. Once you were at the camp there, you took the powder and poured it into the when you left the lab. All thinking about it like that, the footprints make.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together.
I got everybody. Okay. Oh, she's dead, huh? Of course, my kids. See.
While everyone else was focused on... Honestly, you should have been the first. The Hina I know never would have left her son.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this
No,
fact,
something even more
Hina
fucked up
undertook a
recently.
series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison.
So you're saying Hina consciously
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! No!
It is. Actually, no. You have to end this.
Posing infringement. Alright, Biak could be like, finally, a paycheck! Someone looking at. Toko. Oh.
The killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko, she got there one step ahead of everyone else, and looked around for a good... And she found it. She crawled into the locker to... Then, from inside the locker, she saw... Next to arrive was...
Oh.
When he got there, he mistakenly... Without thinking, he grabbed a near... Thinking he killed her. He took a magazine from the table. To that end, he wrote... Toka, by writing her name. But of course, Toko had witnessed the... She jumped out of the locker and hid them. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upstairs. Soon after, she watched. She also
She's
saw
using
blood
Jesus'
dripping off
powers.
Sakura's head.
Ah, yep. Hello,
This
Jill.
caused her personality to switch. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, She grabbed it. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about to... She gathered
Wait,
up the broken Monokuma
what's with her
bottles
legs?
and the
She
clean
turned into a Beyblade!
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice. But even after those 2 blows, so then, what was
Ah, crap.
The killer is you! And that But even after, so then,
Whoops.
it was the poison that sucked.
Yeah, thankfully later games actually do a better job of explaining.
And there, she took.
For the closing argument stuff.
Later on, the rest of us. We had to smash the. But someone already knew. And that same someone. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to and the one who went to all that effort.
You never know what's right.
Was you. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
That's what happened. But how did you? How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh?
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't... See? When you dismiss other people's feelings...
Okay. I think we can all... Did you guys forget already? You still...
Oh yeah.
You serious? I can feel...
Well, he
my
didn't speak for almost the entire
energy
trial.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab... So, who will be chosen? Will you make the... What's it gonna be?
It's kind of obvious who it is. Yep. Sakura. Sakura.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one that killed her, Sakura, was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done.
What did you say?
It's all true if I say. It's only I don't understand
Come on.
why you tried to cover up what happened. A truth will come to light. You all would die along with the rest of us.
Thinking.
And yet why'd you do that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, we almost died then!
What is
Because I didn't do what I wanted. Why Sakura died? All because of Koda.
You should have been the one to die. What?
Yeah, it's a tofu sins. I got killed. The people are crimes, eh? What's serious, that's?
What is this?
Yeah, you know how much despair Sakura was carrying her when she died, eh? Look at this! Such brutality made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it in my own hand. That's... Right on the ground in the rock with me! Sakura suicide note! I know. Take it back! I just see it coming in! You know, if you left the note... Man, I'm probably just gonna stay silent about this. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. I can't calm down. I don't know, it's my fault.
No forgiveness.
Okay, but because of me, my closest friend got the hurt.
But,
Hey, okay, what's that? Hina, don't worry about the enemy. They're your friends.
Why? What are you saying?
why? Huh?
Hina.
He came.
Hina.
Hina. Huh?
I.
Gotta make that.
Huh?
Some pro.
Please. Why?
What? Why?
Hey, what's it gonna be better, eh? You think it's gonna be me? And yet you tried it there. Yeah, that's what I hear. So,
Hey,
yeah, sorry, Rap. I'm about to file tearjerker, but yeah, long. I'm not safe here. Really? Do you really think Auntie Sakura's thing when she died? What is it? Everything is said nothing to your interpretation, right? You're not being about suicidal men. Of course, it was
in other words,
Well, the thing is,
yes, indeed.
don't worry about the entire foundation's a little shaky. What if it's really like this? What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? A suicidal Sakura suicide to be exact. But you already. I wrote that one. It was on me.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What then? You lied to me? I wouldn't say lie. I think that's so dirty.
Well now.
I can't help but think it still has value. I gave you Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. And I felt it. It is shit. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the Cow Club class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You're the ones jerking around each other. Hell, even if the will had factored in. So it's a problem?
And
Now a real suicide.
What are you gonna do?
Ask for it.
Hey! But hold on.
enough already.
Yes, indeed.
Here you go. My good friend Hina. There's something I need to tell you. I hate to do this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
Mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of the dojo, but it's my family has watched over it for 300
I
years.
couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the
And what
mastermind.
the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder happened, nothing would move forward. But neither the mastermind nor I expected it, the incident involving Sakaya. At that point, the plan changed. Mastermind told me off to wait until they reached another stalemate.
However, As I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching over everyone fighting such despair, this everything.
I cannot betray those who would call me. I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise. I've made my I'm going.
Because of this, I decided to reveal your secret, made her hate her. I decided to stay true until all the alleged things. Ironic, is it? Maybe an oxymoron or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm willing to accept whatever attack you may be.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had. My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Yeah, the Mastermind would eventually escalate to murder someone happened.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that.
I have the obligation such as Oh yeah, for as another warning, Sakura's chapter 4 in the entire series is essentially the saddest one in the entire the saddest one in each one, and you'll see why.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
Then my dojo is safe and I'm gonna kill.
If it can save you, then sacrifice whatever you think of me.
I never had to like you in my life.
Huh?
It's Sakura!
No way!
Correct. However,
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you.
The reason I'm gonna want to tell you myself. I'm really sorry. Please don't be sad. If a Florida Mastermind's plan, I'll kill you. Please talk Byakuya Tokuhiro on my...
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with no matter what, just survive.
But
This is another sad film, but
What are you gonna do?
you know, the battle was like pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't have to kill each other, but you all ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death was no purpose at all. In fact, because of her stupid battling, the rest of you nearly hit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now, my next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? No one here blames anyone. First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death was no waste. She made us remember. We're not enemies to hate each other. We're friends. We need to work together.
You know?
Damn student! It only has to make hatred. Don't blame her, I can't blame her! Blame Hina either! Spire not really mattered, because the one to immediately destroy is you! No one else!
What? What do you
The heck? That's how it's supposed to go! But anyway.
Hey! Phew.
Hi, Lily Rock, you understand, don't ya? I have your money hostage. Life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt in this game, which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Holy crap. Sakura and Hina both willing to sacrifice themselves. To this end, it appears that the others are kept there.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Holy crap. No point participating in games. Oh, no, because
It's all clear now.
I'm have to appreciate Byakuya's character development here. I mean, he's still gonna be an obnoxious dick, and I still don't forgive him for fucking with Chihiro's corpse. But from wanting to just keep the game going for the sake of it to actually not wanting to do it anymore? Holy crap. That's what's thinking. Where the master goes, I will go. If the mastermind goes out of being bad guy, I may catch fire on it.
Nyeh.
Boring. No, because that's what I have to find next time.
What the heck?
A fun time. As I forget the government nothing backstabber got back on track.
Need to punish you guys?
As I've all been waiting for. It's punishment time! But Sakura is killer, what? And she said, "You're not gonna." Is it me? Oh, hell no. Just because the black is dead doesn't mean I get this. I can sub in whoever I want. And I tell you, I'm very particular on the Paradise Light rule.
Listen up.
But I spend much of the time preparing my special punishment. It's a shame I didn't go to waste. So for my special guest punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No, 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 no! No! Why? So the autistic kid is gone for good. And why is Monk? Of course, Monk must be so that muscular. Yeah, I had all this stuff set up. I don't want to go away. Excavator destroyer. Reliable excavation despair. And of course you put that there. Why? Well, Chihiro's officially gone, even in spirit. You! You suck, man! You turned it into a mangled hunk of junk! That really got on me. Well, I'm gonna go get some chicken. After all, it's a house workout grub. Chicken's where it's at. I'm all about that grilled goodness, bitch. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulent. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous this could be. I had to realize this. I'm scared. I don't understand why, but also like.
I'm gonna do my best.
Rodrigo's words were. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Ah, you're friends with a laptop? That's what it is. What's next? You're friends with a volleyball? Wilson or something? Shut that up! You're the laptop. You're my friend. And you killed him! What is it? Is that what you call animism? When souls developing things, even like laptops? Well, that's a call whatever you want. Bottom line is, you got in my way. You're just trying sneaking all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Huh? No! I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with that laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it's going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
If you knew you were going to get cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
I mean, in the data laptop, it was, well, you call it a gift. From me to you. Or maybe a reward in honor of being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
Of course, I didn't care if we got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do some, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Why do you help everyone? Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help. He risk his own life. Yeah, the punishment with a...
Very nice.
Oh, meaningless death, so soothing. That's even lower. No, death isn't meaningless either. So far, the deaths equal to make us all stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy jeepers, you're hella mad. Like, totally hella upset.
Well,
Oh my God.
uh-huh.
You read the postscript, damn it.
What?
Postscript.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more on Sakura's note. Yeah, that's okay. Here we go. Prepare your ears or your delicate tones of yours truly. One more thing, Hina. There's something you need to tell for the others. Hopefully you will act as a clue to unravel the mystery of the school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken to Mastermind off and on here, one thing, which is Mastermind has done something to us. So one is whoopsie doodle. That was a close one. Another word, it was hit deep spoiler territory. I don't want to spies, but so book luck's Christmas Friday. We're gonna score this one bit. I can bring rumble and tumble, huh?
You got
And the whole point is stupid. Stupid. I'm heading back. It's to get back on our stuff. Where's Sakura Studio? And I got the great spells. Have it. Bye.
too bad.
Sucks to you, bitches. What's this? What is it now?
What?
There's one last line of note. I know you say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. No matter what, and I'm seriously at it. Oh, wow. What a stubborn loser, huh?
Well,
Yeah, up, I'm out of here. Save up my bells on tonight. Yeah, I'm running out of 90 sitcoms to watch. That has our high schoolers. They gotta get the rest, okay? And make sure you reconsider watching them. Graduate? How about you won't regret it the world? You think about it. Think long, think hard, and touch them booty jeans.
You.
who?
Hey,
Last fight is something to our bodies. Yeah. Our bodies weren't ready for that. I mean, suck. And the bomb explodes? I heard stuff about a movie all the time, but...
Yo.
So the glass trial's over now, but,
Yes.
Um.
Not possible.
eh.
Stop.
sorry.
No, just capture his flag.
No, 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 no.
Yes. I will worship that flag and sip a word of God. I regret nothing. Yeah, this is some of the same romance me, master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's all that's happening here, Hosen.
What the heck?
See.
No, 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 no.
So, Soccer Shock came to an end. Return to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, I'm skipping those because they're the same. Mostly. I can't remember last time I fell into the deep sleep. The night is over for me. Voice. I can hear a voice. up. Wake up. Huh? Why should I even say that? My eyelids were lit. Oh, hey. Oh, God, she's gonna try and fuck me. Are you the dead girl walking?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
He sounded like he was high. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. My door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. Unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey. Correct.
It's 3 a.m. Okay.
Makoto. So...
A day down the first floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Where's she was gone? What the? Her words were on the room half dead. Data center? I thought it was locked. Kyoko's not here. What's weird? She said she'd meet me. Maybe already?
What's this?
What are you doing up here, little shit? Ah! Breaking into a locked room is strictly prohibited, but you know. Well, you're trying to tell me you don't actually, but yet I can see right there, you dolt. Apparently, he's a fan of Weiss from Ruby. Don't waste my time.
Unbelievable.
Just a second.
You guys?
It's true. Hey. Shall we go?
Yeah, sure, bitch. Bryce without her rooms. Then,
Goodbye.
hold on. What are you talking about? I just woke me up. And here's her, which happened to be locked. Then wait.
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Always,
Goodbye.
but. So now it's turn to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes, she said it. Kyoko was right next to me when Havoc was playing.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Yeah, I remember somebody made a meme of that in the from World Ends With You, where it's with well, yeah, with Karya talking to Neku or some form, and yeah, it became a meme. Well, all-star apologies. So it's just 7 of us left. I don't want that. Well,
Mukuro Ikusaba.
I'm gonna end the episode right here. Like, subscribe, all that sexy stuff. See ya!